Hello, folks. Welcome back to our normal playthrough of Emerald. Again, my apologies. Like I said, it was never going to be too consistent, so we're back at it. I hope everyone has been enjoying their time. Last time we left off at defeating Watson with such a cheesy strat, which I can't believe I didn't think of, which was put the magneton to sleep and then proceed to nightshade it. And then we progress in our adventure because we can rock smash now. We got HMO4, which is strength, and we have a temporary member imp, the Sableye. And we're currently going to start this off with a hunt for the elusive and very intrusive, not Spinda. Because if I were hunting for Spinda, imagine if I was hunting for a specific pattern. I would want to slightly go to sleep. We're hunting for skarmory, at least a good skarmory, because if anyone was here last time, we found, I think it was 4 skarmers we've caught at this point, but they were all pretty bad. So we're just gonna continue with our little hunt for a second, and then we'll grab damn it! I didn't want the fight. We'll see if we can grab a skarmory, a better one, even if it's like negative special defense. I could care less at this point. So yeah, we're doing our best to find a good quickly find a good skarmory, because it would suck if the entire stream was just me hunting down a skarmory, because you know how difficult that is, especially since skarmory spawn rate is not that great. It's mixed in with Slugma, Spinda, who's the most common one, and I think that's it. It's just Spinda, Slugma, and Skarmory in here. I could be wrong. I could be drastically wrong. Unfortunately, Spinda's not a great Pokemon. I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's drop Loaf and put in Spinda. But let's see. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Spindas here, but yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying their time. What we hope to accomplish at this grand scheme, because this will probably be the last of the moments that we are here together for a little bit, because things are gonna start ramping up a little bit in real life, and I'm not gonna be able to do this as frequently for the next week. Obviously, for those watching on YouTube, this has nothing to do with any of what you have to worry about as we slowly pump in the videos little by little. But for those that watch here, that's a weird pattern. We're gonna be a little bit MIA, but not too crazy long. It'll probably be for the for a week, more or less, or a little bit over a week. So don't fret. We're not stopping altogether. We're just gonna be like, oh, this project's done. We're done. Or this project's not finished, but we're not gonna finish it at all. At least that. Well, we'll finish this, and obviously we'll continue on. But there you go. Bex at level 30. Let's not overlevel him though. Let's just use the time we have to find Skarmory. Oh my god, Skarmory's not showing up. Time to leave and come back to the area. I say so. Not much to think about in terms of that. So, oh Slugma. How interesting it would be if I find a shiny Slugma at some point. I'll definitely use it over a Torkoal, but now that I say that, there's gonna be a bunch of Slugmas everywhere. That's why there should be a bunch of shiny Skarmories. Also, the fact that I can make a shape with the soot. Oh God, Spinda, please. You're not that great. And to be fair, I think Spinda gets. Here's a little fun fact about Spinda. Spinda only has, I think, own tempo, which prevents confusion, which is ironic because in its 3D sprite, it's like stumbling everywhere. But in later generations, it eventually gets a hidden ability called Contrary. Contrary, as the name implies, switches the way the stats work. So if it boosts the stat, it lowered it for Contrary. And vice versa. If it lowered it, it boosted it. So you'd have Spindas, I think, with Superpower is the move, which naturally lowers attack and defense. But in Spinda's case, would raise its attack and defense. So it'd hit harder next time. But again, Spinda wasn't the greatest by any means. The fact that I'm not gonna lie, I like Spinda. It's a weird Pokemon. The concept of every Spinda is unique and none of them are ever gonna be the same because they're all randomly generated. Like I'm never gonna see that one again. Because for Spinda, the random there's 3 spots on Spinda's body. I think it's primarily on the face and the ears that are always different. They're never exactly the same. Even if it's like a smidget off, there's always a slight difference. Which is kind of cool in my opinion, because every Spinda would be unique. So basically they're, in a way, in quotes, rare. It's an interesting concept, but at the same time, I can imagine it's a nightmare to program. I don't know what the shape is, but sure. I think it's a cool Pokemon in a way. Not competitively, concept-wise, yes. But then you, at least in our area as we speak, since we're here for a little bit, we might as well speak about the other ones. Slugma is a Gen 2 Pokemon, not the greatest Gen 2, because it's slow, which is unfortunate, because it has that weird trait where it has, I think, high defense and high special attack, but its special defense is not great, if I'm correct, and its speed is atrocious. Henceforth, the whole idea it's a slug and a snail kind of thing, because it's a slug as Slugma, which is a magma slug, and then you have Macargo, who's a snail. I wish I would find Skarmory, actually. This is a hoot, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's the wrong button. Just gonna start doing this at this point. But yeah. But it did get an interesting move called Shell Smash, which lowers your defenses, both physical and special, by 2, I think it's by 1 stage, and it grants you 2 stages in speed, attack, and special attack at a moment there. Because the idea is you're breaking the shell that makes you slower to hit harder. But in Macargo's case, it doesn't make it crazy fast either. I think it also gets rock polish, if you wanted that. So, and I think it also has weak armor. So your physical defensive Pokemon, you get hit with a physical move. Weak armor procs, which lowers your defense and ups your speed by 2, instead of having Shell Smash, which ups your offensive stats. Which is a cool concept too. I like the, at least for a time, I liked Slugma Macargo because they were interesting. Obviously, you find out little by little, besides the fact that it's just Spindas here and I'm wanting to slowly rip a Spinda here out. That is cool. And Skarmory is more infamous for its hazard setting back in Gen 2. And then Gen 1 it became, not Gen 1, sorry, it doesn't even exist in Gen 1. In Gen 3, it it continues its role and has like the whole whirlwind is usually a lead because this is before Team Preview existed in Gen 5. So you had a thing called the lead, and your usual leads sometimes are like Skarmory, Swampert, maybe Deoxys when it was legal at the time. I kind of wish Spinda would not exist right now. It's like I got rid of every Skarmory that exists in this area. You know that? That's a little sad. Now it just has Spindas galore. That's unfortunate. You know, be the funny part? Resorting to breeding, which we do have access to. But I think, oh, Gen 3 was a weird time. I may just go back for the Skarmory later, honestly. We'll leave all these trainers to be. To hell with it. I'll continue the adventure. I understand hunting for Skarmory is not fun. So, if we encounter one, we encounter one, but I'm gonna head to Fall Harbor, where I'll do, I think it's Story that's coming up. And then maybe off screen, I'll hunt a Skarmory. Like I said I was gonna do, but I didn't have time. But mind you, for this long break that's coming up, we will have time to, I will have time to hunt down Skarmory. Will it be on par with everyone? Maybe. Oh, speaking of the devil. There they are. That's a good sign. Not really. Let's leave bait it once and then let's see what happens. I'm a little scared by doing that, but yeah, that's why. I'm just not gonna risk it. How about that? I know there's a Skarmory inside the team. Don't be like, you already have a Skarmory, why are you hunting one? It's for the nature. Because Skarmory, again, doesn't have much going for it, so it's all about nature. That concerns me, that it has a negative nature for attack. Again, if anything, we'll do the Skarmory hunt off screen. In the grand scheme of things. Because I realize Skarmory hunt is not that great. Especially since it doesn't show up that much. And to be fair, if I was a shiny hunting Skarmory, I'd probably breed Skarmory because Skarmory hunting in this area, as you can tell, is not that great. And I don't think there's a ability as of right now that attracts steel types. Because there's some abilities like that have like a passive that no one tells you about. For example, I think Water Absorb draws in more water type Pokemon, or maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember. I know there's a couple of abilities that, besides Illuminate, because obviously Illuminate increases the likelihood of Pokemon showing up. But goddamn you, Skarmory. I don't remember precisely what are the abilities. Oh, Lightning Rod, I think it is, that draws in more electric types. Storm Drain, I think that's the one that draws in more water types. I think is it plus and minus that does that? I don't know. I don't know if plus and minus draw in like a Pokemon with the opposite. I think that's what Cheat Charm does. It more than likely has the chance of bringing opposite gender Pokemon. Oh wait, it's not even asleep. I'm an idiot. I just realized that. But that's the grand scheme of things. Where some abilities actually do have a natural effect, but they don't tell you. Or like some that have a natural effect that that goes against the encounters. For example, in 4th gen, and I think there's have in 3rd gen, since there's coughings in it. It was ability that lowered the likelihood of Pokemon And the ability was called Stench. Thank God the skarmory was actually not that hard to catch. Yeah, we're gonna nickname it. This will be my final hunt, at least on stream, so I will call it Aria. Or Area. I don't think that's how you spell, or maybe that's how you spell Aria. Maybe. It's a sassy nature. I think that's a good one for what I want. You know what? I'll take that. I don't give a shit. That's a skarmory we're staying with. Sassy nature lowers speed, but buffs special defense. And you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that over the other skarmory abilities that we kept seeing. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna do that. We are gonna give the skarmory though an experience share because I am not gonna use it in battle for reasons. And we'll give. There we go. Now we can continue our magical adventure as I don't want a skarmory anymore. And then you know what's gonna be funny? A bunch of skarmories are gonna start showing up now that I don't want it. But what we're gonna be doing now is just battle the rest of the trainers. I am starting with this. Where are they? There you are. There you go. Start battling the trainers now. Right. There we go. Now everything is right in the world. As much as I would like skarmory to be fast, I will take the sassy nature just so the hunt ends, because I'd rather not go through the hunt. In my opinion. Because skarmory, cool, but I don't think it's worth an entire stream of just hunting down skarmory. Just food for thought. Which is a shame, because its speed is 70, naturally, the base speed. And its special attack is what's terrible, which is 40. Of course, poison gas or smog, I think, has a high chance of poison, so... We'll just visit the grandma and get healed up. But yeah. Would I have preferred a adamant or a jolly? Hell yeah. Would I preferred a impish? Yes. But I think it's a careful or I think it's careful nature, where it lowers special attack but raises special defense. That's fine. But you can't have it both ways either. So you know what? I'll take a tongue-in-cheek. I'm a little disturbed that imp is actually faster. I'm a little disturbed by that concept that imp is faster than a Ninjask, mind you. Because Ninjask, if you don't know, is one of the fastest Pokemons around. Also, to be fair, I think it's Quick Claw activated and I didn't notice. Yeah, okay, so Quick Claw activated because I'm like, imp is not that fast. Ninjask should be the fastest Pokemon on the field, just for the sheer fact that not only is it fast by default, its ability speed boost makes sure that it has speed every turn. Yeah, the speed boost keeps activating. Some people, if you want to be like a little cheeky about it, will do a thing where you run double team, protect, and like baton pass worst case scenario, or maybe even a Swords Dance and then baton. So something like that accord, because you primarily use Ninjas to pass on boosts. So Swords Dance, the speed boost that it gets, or sub, actually that also works. So tomato tomato. Yeah. Yep. This man, they won't leave me alone. Lawrence. Baltoy, a ground psychic type that has levitate, and it's pretty cool. Or at least I like its evolution, a Claydol, a lot. It's a weird concept, like it's a well, it's a beast or creature made of clay that used to be its I think a protector, if I'm correct. And it's pretty cool of a concept, but pretty weird in appearance. You have like one eye open, the other eye's closed, the other one eye open, so like it goes on. So also, I almost forgot why I was like, why is Nightshade doing so much damage? I forgot level 25. Thank God it's not like Return, where Return is based on friendship, because Imp's friendship, I imagine, is just down the drain. Yeah, everyone's gonna be getting a little bit XP now that Arya's on the field. Oh my God, please, Ricky. Ricky, you lose every single time you call me about it. And it's like, I lost. And I'm like, cool. I didn't need to know that. Yeah, there you go. They're all defending a nugget. Yeah, there's no way to go through that. Let's visit the grandma quickly. Yep, there goes Infinite. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't battle her. I was like, why didn't I battle her? Forgot I want all the XP for Arya. Our a magnum opus, basically. Fierce Wipes, why not? I will probably be tempted very soon to teach Loaf Strength, because I think Loaf's the only one that can learn Strength. Not only that, it would be a better move than Scratch and Furious Wipes. Because the fact that we're still using Scratch and Furious Wipes before the 4th gym says a lot about who we are. Stubbornness is one. Another one is, because I can. Super cool trainer, what the hell? Why? Why would you do that? There you go. And more. A waste of a turn. Again, in the grand scheme of things, maybe if we end up bumping into a skarmory, that's better on the way back to Fall Arbor Town. Because obviously we have to walk through some grass here and there. I will stop. I'll capture it, and then if it's better than Arya, then sorry Arya. Then I'll just use that. And if it's a male, I'll name him Opus, because Arya's a term for music. So. If only Roserade was introduced in this generation, Roselia would be a reason to capture it. Would be a reason. I know what's the best part about Arya right now, besides the fact that it's weak and it has assassin nature. Kenai, right? Prince of Loss of Accuracy. It's better than Sturdy just for the sheer fact that Sturdy protects from Oko moves. Oko moves are very few to none. And again, though it's sassy, we take that with a chin. And it's unfortunately, as you can see, its moveset is not that great. It relaxes the body to sharply boost. Sand Attack we all seen. Swift, which is Spray Stars that never miss, which is physical. And then Peck, which is also physical. So, we're gonna heal with the little lady, and then we're gonna go to Fall Arbor Town. That's it. Done said deal, boom, bam, bing. No, leave me be. And the best part about Arya, well, that's not the button I wanted. Arya being a steel type, fun fact, is when we go into the sandstorm, it'll be a very useful member because it doesn't get affected by the sand. So, That's another kudos to that. Yeah, we're not fighting. There you go. We're just fighting trainers at this point. Because I avoided all the trainers for this particular reason. Oh, dude, Trapinch. Trapinch was actually going to be a choice of mine. And then I was like, I've used Flygon so many times. Trapinch is such a good... well, he's such a good baby Pokemon. Because Trapinch, fun fact, has a base stat, and its attacking stat, of 100. That sounds pretty wild for a baby Pokemon. Obviously, its other stats are like, I think 60 or something like that, or 50. Like it's a baby Pokemon, so it's not gonna like survive the greatest hits on the planet, unless it's against its own like baby tier. But Trapinch carries that 100 base attack with it through its entire evolution. I apologize, I was yawning. Through its entire evolution. The fact that Flygon also has base 100. So it's kind of like wild that Trapinch starts off with his final evolved form base stat of the attacking stat, and it just gets better and better and better. In terms of the other stats, obviously. It just doesn't go like crazy good where it's like unbreakable. And it's not even a pseudo legendary, unfortunately. But it's a how you say, it has I think it's 100 and everything is 80, if I'm correct. I just realized it can't do anything. Well, time for Arya to shine for the first time. And it's cool because eventually it goes from ground to ground dragon with levitate. Because right now I think it has arena trap, I think. But it's I don't know, it's interesting because it goes from ground to ground dragon, which is not gonna be the first time they ever do that. Because eventually in 4th gen we'll see a thing called Garchomp and its evolutionary line. Garchomp is very scary and is what a ground dragon type's true potential could be. Mind you, it has three weaknesses. Oh, whoops, falling back. I fell backwards. It has 3 weaknesses. Back then it was only 2, but it has 3 weaknesses: Fairy, Dragon, and Ice. Obviously, Ice is 4 times affected. Let's see how much soap we can. Let's see. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm good. Fun fact, there's a trainer class here you're gonna see ninjas, where they pop out of the ground like that. Even though you can't see them though, they're not like too hidden, they're very obvious. Lao. But I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. If it was important, I'll remember it. Or if it comes up again, I'll remember. Not if it was important. Oh no, not again. Poison gas, which guarantees poison. Owie, my bones. That's the only move, actually, fun fact, that guarantees normal poison. The only way you can get normal poison is if you get hit by a move and it causes the poison, or you get hit with toxic, which is not really poison, that's like super poison, where toxic works faster than poison because at the end of every turn it does more and more damage. So obviously if you were there for the Gen 1 days, it did absolutely nothing in Gen 1 where like you toxic and you switch out and you switch back in, it's normal poison. So it really wasn't like no threat in a way, but what can I say, right? Except we're welcome that it's not like that. Yeah, unfortunately the poison is going to be a thing for a bit. Luckily, coughing can't touch us because I think it. Okay. I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish. I'm assuming it was supposed to make the fight faster. I'll take that. Yeah. There you go. Ninja Boy Lao. Oh, let's restore H. Where are we? Let's go into the berries because we have pecha berries for days. There you go. And boom, just immediately drop dead. Or be on the verge of death. Huh, I thought I checked this one. I went to check it in case I was like, oh, maybe I'm missing something. Also, I just noticed the Pokeball on the bottom left. There it is. Huh, I don't remember any of that. Oh no, it's Aaron. Aaron. You know what? Aaron would be very threatening to this team if it wasn't for the fact we have the Sableye with Nightshade. I feel like that's like a method to deal with all the bulky Pokemon that we deal with. It's just Nightshade. Unless it's normal. Well, if it's a normal type, we can hit it hard because we have everyone else. Minus the fact that we don't have a fighting type move. So. Wow, they were desynced actually? What? I was actually hoping to get them both. I didn't know they could desync like that. Speak of the devil, by the way. Skarmory. And you might be thinking, you have Steel Wing, why don't you teach Skarmory Steel Wing? Well, the thing is, Skarmory actually gets Steel Wing naturally. So we're gonna hold off on that. So we're gonna ironically have a Steel type with no Steel moves. I'm hoping to get Fly because that's gonna be our, in quotes, best flying type move. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna be using. Or we use our own. We're just gonna peck. There's no reason to like agility up and stuff. Maybe it would be good. And especially since Arya's like a slow moving tank, but like look at that damage. Laughable. Fool. I have a thing to do with that. It's not Peck, but it's called Swift. God, how good Wing Attack would be on Arya is beyond me, though. There you go. Again, even though to be fair, Arya's not going to be useful in our... Fuck, I was hoping to switch Arya to the front. Arya's not going to be useful in this next gym because it's fire type, so... Taking advantage of being able to train Arya up for a little bit. Well, Imp gets the spotlight in a way because Imp is the only proper damage dealer, not proper damage dealer, but he's the only one that can do consistent damage without hoping for typings or anything like that, as long as it's not normal typing. Which, if you ask me, is going to be really fun when Scarlet and Violet come out with the first normal grass type. I am very interested in how that's going to work. Look at that Lombre, kind of stereotypical. Look at him, looking away like he's all cool. Oh wow, nature power turned into earthquake. Ooh, man, good thing I am somehow faster. Then again, I'm over leveled, but like, I'm faster. That's kind of weird. Let's do what I intend for that. Boom. Arya's in the front. Becca's technically gonna be all the way in the back. Killer's just there because it's a reject Skarmory I can't get rid of right now. Unfortunately, its nature was lonely, which lonely lower defense but upped, I think, speed, which is like kind of weird. Yeah, someone's PC. Unfortunately, as you could tell, there's a bunch of failed skarmory attempts. There's Razor, who is bold, and mild with Metalhead, and then Lonely. In the end of the day, we got Arya, and she's a sassy nature, which, again, lower speed, a little bit sad, but whatever. I'll take lowering of my speed and any other stat besides lowering defense or attack. So I'll take that over like losing. Use the move tutor for a heart skill. You may be wondering, how do we get heart skills? Well, there's a Pokemon in this game called Love Disc. Pretty useless. But how should I put it? Love Disc is very useless and only has one use, which is to get heart skills from. So if you have a Pokemon with Thief, there you go. Also, we have Dig. Would we use it? Probably not, because these two can learn it, and that's not that viable. And there's we're going down to the Fossil Maniac, here he is. If you can't bear to go without a fossil, look in the desert where there's a boulder and the sand might hide. As a Fossil Maniac, he's hunting for fossils. Unironically, eventually this area after post-game becomes super big, and I think it's just crowded with Dittos. So it is what it is. Just crowded with Dittos, just fuck machines everywhere, in theory. Because that's what you really use Ditto for. Ditto is not used for battling, unless it's Imposter Ditto, which this is before Imposter Ditto, so... Magnitude 10, guess what? We're not pure steel. And you know what? Our special defense is slightly higher now because of our sassy nature. Also, I realized we didn't heal, so I'm gonna go back and heal. Dun dun dun. Alright, please. I hate it when I get stuck and then all the inputs are going to that direction. I'm like, please don't. Which may make getting Rayquaza, if we decide to get Rayquaza, hard. Because Rayquaza, if you can't beat the Elite Four legit, you usually just grab a Rayquaza. So. This is Roar, I believe. Yeah. Roar basically forces the opponent to switch. So. It's an interesting move because it can phase out Pokemon, and unfortunately the opponent can't choose what Pokemon comes out next, so it's even cooler that way. So it's kind of, it has more of a competitive use and less of an in-game use, unless you like are doing like a Nuzlocke or something, and maybe something is more viable to kick out first. So, well, who knows? Maybe not. Swift, which if you didn't see the whole like where it targets both opponents. Swift, a move that never misses, which in Gen 1 it actually did not miss. It actually would hit you when you were underground and stuff, and I was like, alright. Nature Power turned into Swift. Well, Imp is immune, and that literally does pee-pee poo-poo damage to Skarmory. Such a good bird. Good birdie. Skarmory, such a good bird. Such a good bird. Even if it's not viable nowadays. But I like Skarmory. It's one of the cooler Pokemons. Have I ever done a Skarmbliss though? No. Which is the Skarmbliss is where you have Skarmory for the physical defense to take all the fighting or any other moves that you may encounter, while Bliss takes on all the special attacks that Skarmory would not be able to deal with. Which is why the Skarbliss combo is deadly, actually, in a way. You had two walls that can wall each other's weaknesses in a way. Nowadays it's kind of diluted in a way because Chansey's better, and the physical special split exists. So, like, let's say a special fighting move, Skarmory can't take it, but now Blissey can instead, even though it's super effective. So, the fisherman just spamming peck, because I'm a bird and I'm gonna eat all the fish. I don't know why they keep using water sport. I don't plan to use a fire type move by any standard. Water sport, just like mud sport, weakens the moves of said typing. If you weren't fishing, you would have won. Oh my god, please. In this area, I believe you can find either Zangoose or Seviper, depending on what version you're playing. I believe in Sapphire it's only Seviper. In Ruby and Emerald it's Zangoose for some odd reason. So, but you pick your poison, essentially speaking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that the physical special play hasn't happened yet, because that Swift that we have with Skarmory would be basically useless. It is almost nonsensical to have Swift if the physical special split existed, because again, Skarmory special attack 40, not that great. Excuse me, I am having a hiccup attack. Though I don't know if it turns like a decent like special, like a Steel Beam, which to be fair does cut the HP in half. Came to visit you. Yep. Yep. Hello, Tad doll. I believe now our boxes, I think our boxes are now under her name, which is Loretta? I forgot, I'll be honest. I know it's not Lorelei, because that's a Elite Four member. Double battles with schoolgirls, or senior and junior. Wow, doesn't that look very promising? Because guess what? Just Nightshade. And Peck, since I'm part poison type, I don't think poison point affects me, so I'm good. Kinda useless since I works for electric moves and you're not gonna be affected by electric, so interesting. Oh well, that's how the cookie crumbles, right? There we go. Yep. What has got into us? I don't know. You tell me. Let me see, is there a better item to give Arya? Because Arya's just going up in ranks. Uh-huh. Yeah, Macho Brace, please. I don't think there's anything good for Arya. I could technically give it a berry, if we wanted to. But, yeah, we'll give it an orange berry. Sure, and then, that's not what I want to do. Zigzagoon's holding something for us. An antidote. Are you implying I will get poisoned? Sandshrew. Sandshrew. I'm part flying type. And steel type. How's that? Wow, that was a crit. Yikes. You see, that does absolutely nothing to me. A little late for defense curl. I think you might live though. Oh, never mind. You're dead. You're dead, kid. I'm not gonna switch. Sometimes I'm pressing what would be considered my A button really too fast, so sometimes it's like, oh, you want to switch? Yes. Oh, here, well, Pokemon. I'm like, I'm not switching actually. At least Watson, please. Arya's close to Watson's ace. It's right now the Magneton level. And unfortunately, we will not be seeing a new team member for quite some time, so that's why I kind of kept the Sableye for a little bit. Actually, I'll be honest here, I've kept the Sableye a lot longer than I anticipated. I didn't think I was ever going to use Sableye again, and look at me here. Using it again. So, even though Sableye will be useful for the gym after this, though I'm pretty sure they're going to have something else to hit it with. Though I will say this, Sableye is also very useless in the next gym after the 4th gym. Just for the sheer fact of what I've done to it, which is the attacking stats, or the attacking moves. I gotta give it an... Oh my god. I gotta give it an actual move. Because, unfortunately... Oh, I found Carbos, nice. Kinda weird. Unfortunately, in the grand scheme of things, Sableye doesn't have anything to hit normal types. Except for, obviously, Fake Out in turn 1, but, doesn't mean anything. If I can't flinch and switch at the same time. I don't know what's here. I think there's like supposed to be a cave here at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off. Maybe it's an event. Again, I don't know. There you go. Alright. Fire breather. Oh no, Skarmory. Please, don't die. The special defense up is doing good. Which is bad because I might be ballsy and just be like, oh, Arya, take care of this thing, even though you're weak to it. Though I think I'm going to depend on Arya quite a bit for a certain someone in the Elite Four. Or a lot, actually. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oranberry 39, baby. There you go. I almost forgot I gave Arya an Oranberry. I was like, what does Arya have? You might be wondering why train up Arya when she's going to be useless in the next gym. Well, that's the whole idea. Train her and then all the gym XP goes to these two. So. Wow, you couldn't look in my direction, lady. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to hit rock types right now with. Again, I could mitigate the whole I need this to do this by just teaching it said move. But if I endure it, sounds really bad when I say it like that, but if I endure it, um, I could potentially, owie. I could potentially learn it at level 32, which in a way is not far off from what we are. So we're good, in theory. I didn't read what the hell that next Pokemon was. I was taking a look at something in terms of like movesets. We summon Arya because why not? Oh, yikes. Well, yikes if it was a Numel. What I might do, I might teach Arya Fly. Well, I'm gonna teach Arya Fly because that's way better than any of the moves it gets. Because it gets Air Cutter and it gets Peck, which it has right now. So Arya doesn't really get crazy good moves, right? If we get our hands on Toxic, I'm teaching that to Arya. Because Toxic, with defensive Mon, that has the ability to get away from getting hit, even though it's not fast, sounds pretty good. And then obviously Fly will connect and does even more damage, which speeds up the timer of when they're gonna die. And I forgot what the other move was. Oh yeah, Maybe Protect. But it doesn't learn that many great flying moves besides Fly. Here's Aerial Ace and Air Cutter and Peck. Unless you breed the Skarmory, it'll never get Drill Peck, which is unfortunate. So, you gotta pick and choose your battles. I'm here being like, I just want a good nature a usable nature. Let me add that instead. A usable nature with Skarmory, so I don't have to worry about stuff too much. Because Skarmory, as far as I'm aware, is normally affected or resist about a good chunk of every type except for fire and electric, which is fine. We will never summon Arya against fire or electric type Pokemon. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, I realized I reversed it. Um, I realized I may have been quiet for a little bit at some point, which is my apologies. Um, I also realized I was talking to myself, that I was saying that they really like hound you with rock and ground types, and there's not much in terms of options unless you grab obviously the starter is an option, but like not including the starters. You have like Meryl basically in a way, or later on you have Makuhita, because Meryl and Gyarados and the Meryl and Gyarados won't help you against Magneton, but Makuhita will. I apologize in advance. I realized may have been talking to myself this entire time, and that makes me look like a lunatic. Hopefully it didn't, and I look sane and normal in quotes, and I don't look like a lunatic at all. But who knows? We'll see. But yeah, my apologies. I didn't mean to snort in on the mic. So yeah, and then here's the other team. So we dealt with Aqua. Here's Team Magma. They're both bad groups. And there's Team Aqua. So, yep. Oh no. Yeah, the whole Team Aqua, Team Magma. God. Mount Chimney, by the way, is our next destination after the gym. Which, if you haven't really gotten the whole idea of who Team Magma and Aqua are, I'll give you a quick synopsis of them. I can't believe it's the Moonstone. Team Magma, I want to expand the land. We are evil. Ha 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 ha. Team Aqua, I want to expand the oceans. I'm evil. Ha 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 ha. They're not that great. Well, as villains, they're great. Their idea of they want to make the world an ocean or expand the landmass so there's less ocean kind of contradicts, because you need both to exist. But whatever. What do we know? And mind you, no, Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they kind of leaned into whatever obviously game you were playing. If so, you're playing Alpha Sapphire, and leaned towards Aqua. If you were playing Omega Ruby, it was towards the land and Groudon and stuff. Yeah. Their ideology is like okay, because it's like, oh, their life came from the sea, so we must expand the sea and henceforth expand life. Or life came from land, we must expand the land, and hoo-ha, and yeah, they're both not the greatest guys on the planet, mind you. Not the smartest by any standards. Even though I think the Team Aqua leader Archie in the remake, yeah, I think I like his design better, even though it makes him look more like a lunatic. Cause in Gen 3, the actual Gen 3, and then you in the Rainbow Rocket episodes in Sun and Moon, he's dressed all nice. His skin is like whitish. It's not like tanned or dark, right? And he has this weird like, I am Team Aqua's leader kind of thing. And the remake, even though he has a cooler personality in a way, he's like, I want to expand the seas and stuff. He's like psychotic. It's almost like the whole meme of where they show Archie thinking about wrestling Kyogre into submission. So pretty dumb, but pretty funny. Over the top is what I would say. But I thought it was kind of funny and cool. And then Team Maxi, they didn't really do much. They made him a little, I think, I want to say younger. But they made him more like a scientist where he like pulls up his glasses and stuff. And also, if you can't tell where we are right now, then you'll see very soon. Also, I think I jumped off by mistake. Oh wait, no, I didn't jump off by mistake because we're just making a round, if that makes any sense. So what we're doing is we're taking a bit because we're going in quotes off the beam path. Because when they say that by that point you can make your way back to the little lift where both magma grunts were blocking the way, we could do that. And we could go the other way, but this way you can battle more trainers, and we have the shortcut to Mauville Town, which you go up and then back to the lift right there. Side note, this is Spoinks. It's a psychic type Pokemon. Its attacking stat, physical attacking stat is terrible. Special attacking stat is not that bad. Downside, its Pokédex entry states that if it stops bouncing, it will die. Every time it bounces, it's pumping its heart. So imagine that existence. Not only that, if it loses a gem, it gets depressed. So take that as you will. A Pokemon that will potentially die once it stops bouncing, because the spring on its under its body is basically pumping its heart. So you can imagine how well that you can imagine how well that species lives. So not the greatest. How do they sleep? I'll be honest, I don't know. Nah, but pee up. Yay. But yeah, here we are. We're in this little area. We're gonna hit Rustboro. Boom. We're gonna heal first of all because I'm running out of PP in my attacks. And then we're gonna challenge the gym because this will lead us to the gym, to the top of the mountain. I don't know if we have to do story where we fight said people. I think we do. No, I don't want to peel, please. I'm not sure. I don't think there might be another Pokemon I may have to like nature hunt in a theory. So let me do repeat balls. Mind you, I know we just wasted a lot of money on those, but if we have another skarmory situation, I am not gonna put you guys through. I will promise you that I will actually go off screen, off stream, and actually hunt those down. Because I think the next, let me see, how far are we? How far built are we? Maybe the next two members are the last two. I'm gonna have to like find a decent nature for it, because it's a whole concept of like you don't get better moves unless you breed, except for one of them can't really get better moves, so because it's genderless. Fun fact is Starmie is genderless, even though it's a starfish, and I don't know if starfish have genders, but maybe they don't, maybe they do. Only a biologist can tell us that, or a quick search on the internet. But I will not bring that up midstream because well, it would be interesting at the same time, but not necessary. All right, come on. So now, notice how we did through all that. Crush. Of course, it's Pokemon. It's always gonna be Geodude. Ooh wee gaga. Yep. Go, Arya, who's already level 24. Jesus Christ, I just realized we caught up pretty fast in levels. Going up, you see the reporters are gone officially because they move around. We can't go there, so when in doubt, you see, now the Magma grunts are gone. Now we just go up the mountain. Yep. And fun fact, you can actually get a rare encounter where there's actually a mountain climber in the bottom. Mind you, it's a super rare occurrence, but you can actually find like a hiker actually hiking. And unfortunately, so we're doing story, apparently. Yeah, the whole idea, if you expand the land, there's gonna be less habitat for water Pokemon. If you expand the sea, there's less habitat for the land Pokemon. Alright. So the meteorite's power to the volcano and erupt it. The fact that Archie's fighting 3 magma grunts is kind of funny. Also, kind of weird that the leader of Team Aqua is using a Poochyena, not a Mightyena, in my opinion. I'm assuming they did Poochyena because it was easy to animate as an overworld sprite. But still kind of weird, lost in the sauce, that kind of thing. Like, I would not have used a Poochyena. Also, the fact that they're using Poochyena is because Poochyena is, in quotes, the bad Pokemon, like the evil team Pokemon thing. Or like every evil team has Zubats, or at least in general, Zubats, Ekans, Coughings, anything you could think of that was evil, in quotes. And I think, what was it? It was like every bad team member or every bad like villain teams always have like a specific set of Pokemon they use. In Team Aqua and Team Magma's case, it was Zubat, which eventually becomes, I think, Crobat for them. I don't know if it stays as a Golbat. And same with Cyrus actually as well. Kind of weird. And then you have at least in Team Magma, Team Aqua, it's odd enough that they had like I think a Zubat or a Golbat, depending on who you're fighting, or even Tabitha, by the way. This guy, poor guy, in the remakes he gets big. And I don't mean in a good way. He gets like legit big. He gets the Pokemon treatment in a way where it's like you're more like you look more friendlier. You don't look too threatening now. So he got that treatment. Which, because unfortunately Tabitha, at least from this game to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and some of the other Admirals got changed. They got a little minor changes in quotes, and then they got a new Admiral in the games. So there's Tabitha, and Tabitha goes from this guy with a at least. For some people, it could be considered a girly name. I'm like, okay, Tabitha, whatever. It's not. I could care less about it. But then, I say they come out with new admins in later games and the later remakes. So you have Courtney and Tabitha as the admins for Team Magma, and I think it's for Team Aqua, it's Shelly and what's this guy? What the hell is this guy's name? And trying to remember, it was Shelly and someone else, and Shelly got a weird like 180 treatment on it. Yeah, one Aria, please. Trying to think. And oh yeah, and then Matt. There you go. I couldn't think of it. I was like, it was Matt and Shelly, and then Courtney and Tabitha. The original OGs in the original games, it was Tabitha and Shelly. Which Tabitha got the "we're gonna turn you fat and like smiling with like no eyes" kind of thing. At the dashed eyes kind of people. At times with Brock and Makuhita, Makuhita, like some of the ones that they had, or Snorlax, there you go, that's an old one, that's also a good name. Um, where they have that treatment, and then Courtney is they add her into the game. She's just another admin or admiral that just get. Some people liked her, some people didn't. She was very like cut and dry, but her devotion to Maxie was a little bit unhealthy. In question. But how should I put it? And then I think the same thing goes with Matt, where Matt's devotion was a bit off the rails, and you're like, all right, Matt, calm down, because that's a bit much. You have quite a devotion to our leader. So, I know I'm wasting. Actually, I can just use a Orange Berry for this one. There you go. Yeah, and then Shelly got the weird treatment that they took away. They changed her uniform and they made her like dark skinned, which that's fine because it makes sense in the way if you're out in the oceans and stuff in the sun. But they changed her up and then they added Matt, who Matt's just a overly sized buff man. And here's Maxie. Starts off with Mightyena. I'm gonna get intimidated because of intimidate, so my cat attack's been lowered. So it actually matters. Aha! I have Keen Eye. You can't do shit to me. Haha. Though I may want to switch so I can actually get the attack back up because we don't have any special. Well, Grovile or Beck is a special attacker. Technicalities, but we're not using Beck right now. Unless absolutely necessary. This Mightyena or Mightyena, how do you want to pronounce it? Oh my god, really? Loaf, you couldn't just use one more attack? Instead he had to get unnatural. You know what? I'll take this, where he's using the super potion on Mightyena. Because Mightyena's not threatening by any means. I say that as who knows, maybe one day a Mightyena whips me into submission and I'll be like, alright, Mightyena's not that, that was pretty good. But again, what sucks is this dark typing is special. If it was physical, that bite would actually be a little more threatening on Loaf, but less threatening on Arya. So it's a kind of a weird win 50-50. So yeah, you're gonna confuse me? Gonna confuse me for that? Really? Peck. Alright, this is the big boy we had to worry about. Camera Up is the ace for Maxie, and pretty much is the only difference between Archie and Maxie. Well, Maxie has Camera Up, Archie has Sharpedo. So that's a whole thing. And it's not shocking that Imp is actually faster, because again, Camera Up, not that fast. But it does hit it like a truck, so my point exactly. We're gonna switch in Arya. I know, famous mistake here. And we're gonna see. Wow. You predicted me. How dare you? I think I live another one. False statement. I do not live another one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use to revive Arya, so at least gets the XP. Imagine if I actually attacked with I'd be quite the moron. Do we even have we do not have a revive, do we? Oh, we do. I'm like, man, I kind of wish for the box organization back then, where smart man, but pretty dumb too. Because guess what? Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna heal up as well. But this time I'm gonna heal up Loaf. You would think, wow, that thing still has tackle? That's new to me, huh? Because guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the one thing Loaf can do. Put it to sleep. Focus energy, tackle, ember, and magnitude. Imagine having that moveset. I think if I'm correct, it gets way better. A better moveset in Omega Ruby. But then again, I don't think the Sharpedo is any better. Also, because I think Camera Up and Sharpedo are just bad in general with their moveset. How they have. Also, I think this is Camera Up is prematurely evolved. I don't think you can get Camera Up by level 25. I think it's by like 30 something. Also, there we go. Done. Beck came out, sweeped up what was left over, and that's it. All that valuable XP split into little chunks. I, Maxi, caught off guard? Yes, my good sir, you were caught off guard. So was I. By the Ember tackling thing. The only good move it had, in quotes, was Magnitude. So. Yeah, at this point, Team Aqua is kind of one of those like, huh, are you like, you just helped us thwart the psychotic Team Magma, but I'm like, huh, interesting. And you would think, aren't you psychotic too, since you want to give rise to the sea? But yeah, it's like a psychopath being like, you did good, and you're like, really? I'll take a lava cookie. I think they heal status, actually. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like a psychopath telling a sane person, "You did good. You stopped a psychopath." I'm like, but aren't you a psychopath that has the urge to ruin the world? You know what would be useful? And I should have switched to it. The acro bike. I think I'll go back eventually to get the acro bike. Oh, Arya, how I can't do much with you. We'll do Beck for a little bit. Switch up. Because, fun fact, after this gym, guess what we can challenge right after? The 5th gym. There's no traveling we need to do. And then once we do the 5th gym, a lot of things will open up to us. Primarily, the ocean. So if we ever need to train, there's a giant area. There's giant areas of the ocean that we can train in. For example, how should I put it? The way to Dewford and the way to Slateport, that route of ocean, has a lot of things. A lot of things being trainers to trade up. So if for some reason we feel under level, or if I notice that the ace is going to be like level 30 something, and we're at the 20 still, that might be the area to train. Will I try to avoid trading on screen? Yes. I will do my best to train off screen, or do a little hee. But yeah, I can't use the, unfortunately. And then I think the Pokemon that are here is like Spoinks and Numel. I don't know if there's any other Pokemon that show up here. But they're level 22. So they're worth training off of. Jesus, that's a crit. Alright, Numel. No respect for you. Another crit? Alright, Numel. I was gonna be cheeky, use Skarmory, gonna win, and then you just But yeah, you can capture Numal that are pretty high level apparently, and they have an itching to burn steel types apparently. And then there's oh oh no oh no Team Magma in this economy, yikes. Bye Pucciana. Bye Pucciana. Like it should have been done the first time. But yeah. Oh, Numal. Let's take revenge on our weakened fallen allies, which is Arya, who died to a wild Numal. In a Nuzlocke, that'd be the end of Arya, and I'd be really upset. But then again, I would not use Arya against a level 22 Numal. And it's funny because I talked so much shit being like, Numal's not the greatest fire type. He's a decent fire type. He has a good attack and special attack stat, but defense-wise, he's garbage, and I lose. Alright. He'll eventually be gone. I got a burn here for my loss. What we're gonna do is all these trainers I'm kind of skipping through. Well, except for this one, because I prefer not to have this one be hunting me down. Is if we really need to train, we'll go back. Like if we seem like if for some reason we're like really under level for something in the next gym or in the gym right after, and the trainers inside the gym are not enough, I'll use this. Or I'll use this before the 5th gym. That Talos I think should have been evolved, or is close to evolving. The camper Ethan. Ethan! He's a camper. So that's what happened after Resident Evils. Alright. Yes, I would like to rest because my Arya fainted. Which is funny because I'm making it sound like I make my piece has fainted. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Let's take that item off of Zangoon. Zigzagoon potion. Cool. Not the greatest because Zigzagoon is like level 4. As you can tell by the name, our next gym leader is Flannery. Now we have an egg. Will I tell you what's in the egg? No. I will not. Oh yeah, unfortunately, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they took away the women and the old ladies inside the hot springs for some odd reason. Oh yeah, the herbal shop. Herbs are super inexpensive, but they are bitter, so they make your Pokemon hate you more and more. So, and by this point, if you can't get the hint, they stay. They mention how. Oh, someone can learn Mimic. No, I'm good. Nah, kid, we're not gonna learn Mimic right now. Mimic is such a gimmicky move. In Gen 1 it was random moves, but in this generation it's or in Generation 2 and above, it becomes like whatever move they use last. And it's not permanent, so. Alright, this gym. We're keeping Arya in the back because I know there's a double battle. And I think there's like a Kecleon in there, so it doesn't really matter. We're giving it the experience share. Why? Because I do need Arya for the next gym after this. And if she's not trained up, then that's my fault. Do I remember how to go to this gym? More or less. I don't know why he plays the hiker music for both of them. Interesting. Or unless that's the encounter music and I'm just off. I think this is the one with the Kecleon after. Let's see. Loaf, how did you miss? Owie. In hindsight, if Arya did not have the special defense up nature, I think he would be basically dead. All because you let this Numel get an attack off. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're terrible. Actually, you know what's funny? After this gym, we can get our next Pokemon for the squad. And the nature-wise, it won't matter too much. But yeah, I just realized that the next after this next gym, we can get our next member. Getting members left and right, guys. We're building up the team. A strong team. A one that's willing to fight for your insurance. That's not really true. We're not fighting for your insurance. We're fighting for ourselves. Sorry, it's not this duo then. Huh. I know there's a duo, there's someone, or not a duo, but there's someone that has a Kecleon. Sorry, I'm like, as you could tell, like, yeah, there's like, you can actually do double battles in a way, and I'm thinking of a way to triggering all the double battles, because double battles are faster than single battles. There's the Kecleon. How I remember that thing is beyond me. Like, someone in this gym owns a Kecleon. Furious Wipes, Peck. Oh my god, Loaf, you're gonna cost Arya her life. Kecleon has a special ability called Color Change. Changes. Oh my god. Never. Oh. Arya's dead. I didn't know Kecleon had flamethrower. As you could tell, it didn't do much because Kecleon's special is not the greatest, but Kecleon interesting. It has a greater special defense than physical defense, and it's I don't know, the idea that your type is controlled by your opponent, it kind of sucks because a lot of Pokemon carry coverage. So imagine it was a flying type. If I hit it with Imp, it would change to a Ghost type, which makes the next move Astonish super effective, and then that becomes a whole debacle. But I gotta go back in and revive Arya because that's a waste of a slot. I think I'll put Arya even more into the back because, yikes. I did not anticipate that Arya would go down. Or, correction, I didn't anticipate the goddamn Kecleon having flamethrower. Should have known. But, you win some, you lose some, right? Oddly enough, I care about this goddamn steel bird more than some Pokemon. That's really weird though. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this gym. Maybe collect our next member, maybe not. Or at least maybe collect a member and then show where they spawn exactly. Which might be a strat if I'm gonna do the whole nature. Maybe, well, it depends on the nature, the first one we get. Because if it's like pee pee poo poo nature, like it's negative defense again, that's fine. If it's bold, I would take bold. I'll take a bold version of the Pokemon I'm thinking of. There he is. I knew there was like a fake hole. Because bold nature wouldn't be that bad because it's a special attacker that I'm looking at. Our second special attacker, in quotes. Because I would say Sableye is a special attacker / mix attacker, but it only has physical moves, so it's technically a physical attacker as we speak. Man, Numo, you're proving to be a little more annoying than I like. Oh, sure, I'll take Fury attack. Why not? Better than Sand attack, I'll be honest. It's also something else besides Swift. But in the grand scheme of things, right now Arya's being like that a team member in the project groups that takes that's taking a good chunk of the credits. There you go. So right now, just trying to beat all the trainers in here. Kindler. Just trying to beat all the trainers in here, so we're sitting a little bit prettier. Does damage. It has a high chance of poison, so let's not risk that. There we go. Also, let me see, just cause Loaf is good, and I do actually need to depend on him for a little bit in the next, for the ace of this Gym Leader's Pokemon, so. Where are you, Hidden Trainer? There you are. Because we're looking at, mind you, we're kind of over level. We're looking at a Slugma, Numel, Camerupt, and Torkoal. As you can tell, probably who's the ace, the odd one from the group. All fire types, so if you have Marshtomp or had a Meryl or Gyarados, you'd be sweeping said team, in a way. But if you don't, like I do not, you have to rely on your other members and stuff. So we're here relying on Imps, Nightshade, and Loaf's attack. Does that mean that Beck's useless? No, Beck actually does have can fight against Numo and Camera pretty well because of its high special, and obviously they have weaker specials, but they can fight back against the whole idea of Camera up in Numo because of the part ground typing. There it is. There they are, hiding in flames. Again, I don't know if I'm going the right way. I'll be honest on that one. I think I am. I'm just obviously hitting all the fake pots because I'm like trying to get XP for my team. That won't matter, Slugma, because you're gonna go down next turn. Wait. But yeah. Slugma again. Slugma what? The only fire types in this game: Slugma line, Numo line, and Torkoal. If you did not pick up Tarchik, obviously. Doesn't mean there's not many great Pokemon that can learn fire type moves. I'm just saying there's so many actual fire types in the game. So Jeff the Kindler, and yep, we fucked up. Which if we took this route, we start here. Oh, we can't even start here. We'd realize this is a dead end, then have to go through here. Pop up. I'm pretty sure it's, I know what I did. I know what I messed up on. I think I know what I messed up on. Mind you, foggy memory. Oh wait, it wasn't that, was it? Oh, we'll see. That was it. Because if you mess up, you always end up in that room, and then I think it's this one, unironically. No, it's not. Cool. I'm just gonna heal my Pokemon in case I solve this, cause I think I just had to hit the right one, not the left one, like I did, like an idiot. Cause I don't remember the whole gym, which is funny, cause the Flannery's like one of my favorite gym leader concepts, where she's like a brand new. Well, I don't know if this is mentioned in the game, or unless you talk to her and then it's kind of brought up that I think her grandpa, I think is the one that used to be the gym leader for this, retired and now she's the gym leader. So now she's taking over for the gym, and Tomato, here we are. Her, not first challenger, but one of her new ones. I think I'm remembering. I remember. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're to save. So be warned, the demon text is coming. Demon text. There we are. Where are we? There we go. Demon text. Yeah, she's like, so she can't think of like an intro. So she like tries to like, she fumbles an intro, and it's actually kind of funny. But yeah, it's actually kind of endearing. Like, oh, we start off with this. I think the whole concept is they use Sunny Day. Yikes. I think that's the whole concept, that they use Sunny Day and stuff. Or they use Sunny Day before her ace comes out. Because her ace is actually pretty scary. Actually, I'd rather her use her hyper potions on this Pokemon than whatever comes out. Also, let me heal. She got the right to heal, I'll heal too. But yeah, because her ace is not fun, and yeah, there you go. That's the signature move that you have to watch out for. Downside to, not signature move, but her move that she uses to blast away enemies. Cause that move, there's the Sunny Day. If you can't tell, lowers the special attack by 2 stages after using it. And it's a cool move because it has a lot of power behind it. Obviously, the drawback is that you lower your attacking stat, or special attack to be exact, by 2 stages. So, wow, it was a crit. Or it didn't matter. So it's kind of cool in a way. There's a bit of a drawback for the power. Kind of like how Fire Blast has lower accuracy, but I think this has a decent accuracy. It's just the drawback is negative 2 in stat and attacking. I'm gonna switch out because I do need Sableye or Imp to be exact to be healthy, or at least healthier than what it is right now. At least with Slugma I could do this. Light Screen. So, Light Screen, if you has changed quite a bit since the first gen. Where Light Screen, instead of doesn't last forever, it only lasted for 5 turns. Mind you, in the later gens, when they add the item Light Clay, it lasts for 8 turns, or technically 7, because you said their first turn of you setting it up counts. But yeah, you set up that screens, which basically means this team is stronger against the fire, the water, electric, basically all the EV types except and including dragon. We're gonna put the big boy to sleep. Camera up is nothing to sneeze at either. So, probably no. Okay, just gonna use tackle and it missed. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that ice cream really ran out pretty fast, huh? There's a tackle. What I'm worried about is it's what's behind this, because I think it has Sunny Day to set itself up, if anything. Which it will have a chance because I could use Yawn, well, Sunny Day, and then it could just blast the move I'm thinking of. Oh, the camera up, I forgot you had this. Did you already use your... Did he already use his, did she already use her hyper potion? I don't know if she comes out with 2 or... Never mind, there you go. There's the second one. I'm pretty sure they have 2. But what are the odds, right? What are the odds it has 2 of them? Fake out. Boom. Some sort of damage. It flinched. Switch in the loaf so he can cook. Even though I don't want him to cook. Or the ace doesn't have Sunny Day. I feel like it does. Though in a team that relies on Sunny Day, what's a good move to use is Solar Beam. So this is gonna hit like a truck now. Yeah, that was so Sunny Day increases the power of fire type moves. Overheat's a fire type move. Overheat just basically got buffed up at that brief moment. Oh wait. I thought I was gonna go to sleep this turn. Yeah, I'm sorry, Beck. I thought he was asleep. Alright, cool. That's not fun. That's just wiping the team. Fall asleep already. Alright, so Imp, I need you for a second. Wow, it didn't fall asleep. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, the turn I used Yawn, it overheated, and then... Alright, makes more sense. I was like, should have been asleep by now. I sent, I feel so bad that I sent, back to his death. We're gonna try to stall out Sunny Day, because that ace is scary. Because I guarantee you it's gonna use Overheat. Yep. It's still scary. Overheat is still a scary move, but it's less scary now. Surprised it actually uses it still. I want to die, metaphorically speaking. I forgot it had a white herb to restore its stats back to normal. We wouldn't happen to have another teensy revive, right? No, we don't. Oh, this was a boss of a fight. Use Rock Smash. Oh, Torkoal, you son of a bitch. You have Body Slam? Well, that was rough. Don't worry, I won't pretend the game crashed or something like that, because at least we know what we're doing here. Fury Attack, go! Of course, it missed. Okay, so we have to be a note, take notes on this. Torkoal will spam Overheat regardless. So I need to be careful with camera using it in the sun. I think they're all healed actually. I think they're all healed. Okay. So this is what we have to note. We have to note that Overheat's obviously very powerful. Torkoal has a white herb. Um, what else? I think we take note that losing my train of thought here. Oh my god, that camera will spam it if it's in the sun against anyone at this point. Oh my god, no, that's the wrong one. That's not what I meant to do. God damn it. Sorry guys. So I think before I even get to her, let me switch off Imp or start with Loaf. Because at least Loaf can put things to sleep. I kind of wish in the grand scheme of things that Loaf actually had Protect for the time being. Because I'll be honest, Protect is useless once it evolves again, but it'd be nice for the time that that's a Vigoroth that Loaf actually has Protect, but beggars can't be choosers. Also, I think that'd be pretty overpowered because you could put something to sleep. No, welcome. No, wait. Puny trainer. How good to see you've made it here. Oh, I haven't trusted you with the... No, wait. I'm Flannery and I am the gym leader. Dare not underestimate me, though. I've been a leader for only a short time, with the skills inherited from my grandfather, and I shall demonstrate the hot moves we've honed on this land. That's the little fumbly intro we all like. And now, time to fight her. Again. After losing to her. Waku Waku indeed. Alright. Loaf, I need you to hit more than twice, more than 3 times. 4 times. Yes, alright. That was clean. Slugma, that's fine. Famous last words, but I don't think they have a flame body on any of these guys. Really? We're gonna use 2? Alright. That's a waste of time. There we go. Alright, now we got to the scary people without losing a Pokemon. Famous last words. But I know she would set up Sun first before she even considers busting a move. Yep. And then unfortunately, actually, you know what would have been good? Endure. As I just realized I gave up Endure a long time ago for Slack Off that I barely use. Because I barely take any hits to begin with. Summon Fodder. The HM, the HM slave. So that's 1 turn of Sun stalled. Time to stall out another turn. Because it lasts us for 4 turns. It's not permanent weather. The only weather that's permanent is sand. Because if it's set up by a Tyranitar in Sandstream, that's permanent. That lasts us forever, in my opinion. In the grand scheme of things, so. I need the sunlight to fade very soon. Like, I think when Torkoal comes out, the sun should be faded. Yes, because I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something I couldn't do because Loaf faded. It's actually pretty cool that they gave Torkoal like a white herb to negate the drop from Overheat. So it could spam Overheat twice. Also the fact that it has a track, and guess what, our only female Pokemon is a goddamn metal bird. I don't even know who to send in. Hell, we're gonna send in Arya because Arya's already had her time, is gonna have her time later in the sun. Sorry Arya, it was necessary. It was absolutely necessary. I was not gonna summon Imp to that field. Yeah, there you go. You see? Boom. A white herb. I can't believe they gave Torkoal a white herb. Like, how cynical do you have to be like, we're gonna give it a white herb? Oh, yup. Mind you, it would have been nice that if Torkoal took out Loaf, the turret I set up Yawn, because then I could have faked out, get some extra damage, and then. Oh no, I just realized something. I just realized something here. Mayday, yeah, there it is, the Hyper Potion. She hadn't used the Hyper Potion at all on anyone. Oh, there goes Imp. You know what? You did good, Imp. You did good. On a bulky wall. I can't believe it. This Torkoal uses a track? That's so weird. I wonder actually, can I use Huh. Do I summon back or do I let Loaf die? Sounds like I'm letting Loaf die in theory. Oh, never mind. Loaf lives another day because it decided to body slam. I'm assuming the AI tells it, oh, body slam will do more damage because of Overheat's attack drop, or the special attack drop. And though this is not very effective because it's a grass against a fire type, the special defense should be what we're hitting for. Because if I'm correct, it's more physically defensive. That crit's gonna cause it to fully heal up, so that's why we switch in Loaf. Yep. I figured. That means I can use this turn to, where are you? Because I bought a bunch of you for Watson, but we solved it. Alright, that's fine. Scratch. That's Scratch attack. Oh no. Oh, Jiminy Crickets, I think I'm dead. Because, again, that is, that's gonna power up Overheat. Even though its special attack is dropped, Overheat, which I see it refuses to do, is gonna drop me like a packet of fries in a hot grill. Or it misses, and I get the luck of the Irish. One of the two. I don't think I would ever teach a fire type, a standalone fire type Sunny Day. I'd rather have it set up, but again, tomato, tomato. If I had Rain Dance, this would be so much easier because I would lower the power of Overheat and all the fighting moves. And Beck gets another crit. Hey Beck, can we keep doing that, by the way? Can we keep getting crits? Because it's slow. Really? You're gonna not get a crit now? When I really need you to get crits? Really, Beck? Really back? Really back? Oh my god, back. I can't believe you live back. Let's switch you out. I don't think she has like a third hyper potion, so I think we're fine here. That I was gonna use body slam anyways, because if you use another overheat, that's a waste of an overheat. So I don't think it's out of overheats, because overheat you can spam it. I think it's like 5 times you can spam the move. So she spammed it once for the white herb, spammed it again right now. Or I think she spammed it already, and then she spammed it the 3rd time, so she has 2 more to go. But if we can get Beck in here and get rid of it, because Beck is our only special attacker. Our actual special attacker, unfortunately. Not until we get our 4th member. Which, I'll do like a little spoiler for who it is when we get the actual move. There we go. We won with a grass type. It says a lot about who we are. Yeah, I recently became gym leader, please. Have mercy on me, please. You stole my money. I got the heat badge, folks. Is it overheat that you added? It contains overheat. It inflicts serious damage on the opponent, but also sharp because of the special attack of the Pokemon for longer battles. Yep. Which is what ended up happening to said Pokemon. And then here's May here, giving us something we're gonna need. A long time no see. The Go Goggles. Yeah, so the Go Goggles now allow us to go through the sand. So now we have like a shortcut to the area instead of going through the whole mountain and stuff. But let's be honest here, we're gonna go through the mountain because our next member's in there. So I'm gonna see in these last moments if I can quickly encounter it, so you at least know who the next member is. But before I do that, I gotta teach a certain someone a move. As much as I don't like teaching HMs, I can always find someone else. But luckily, strength is not a bad HM. So I gotta finally teach it to Loaf. He will forget Scratch. Out of all this time, I double the base power now. One of the few acceptable moves when it comes to HMs besides Surf. We'll come back for him. And of course I will come back for that Pokeball too. We're gonna go back for the. We're gonna go back for that stuff. We're just going back to the fiery path so I can show said Pokemon that I want. Yeah, that's fine. I was like forgetting who was in the front, who was in the back. Waku Waku is not it. Waku Waku. It's past this. Yes. For some reason, if it's in a cave, it gives that little blue background. Strength, people. And luckily, you don't have to activate it multiple times. And then as long as you're not dumb. I got Toxic. We can now teach this Toxic move to Skarm or Aria. And then we can be a true blue staller. Now you've noticed how we've gone deeper on the left. There's a different Pokemon now. It's a goddamn Machop. Right? I'm gonna hope we can encounter this set Pokemon before it's too late. Because I want to encounter our next member. Maybe I won't. I'm not gonna catch it on screen at that brief moment, but it's just to at least show like, oh, this is gonna be the next member. So next time you're here, you'll see who it is. Even though next time there's gonna be quite a bit of time since we've been. So just a food for thought. Next time will be a little bit more. Will be a while from now. But I might as well say this while we're ending it off here. And this won't affect anyone watching on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can kind of just skip around or skip maybe to the ending or just end it from here. Actually, I'll do that after. Oh yeah, Grimer's in here, by the way. Grimer. Like I said earlier, actually, I think I've mentioned Grimer was in here, but how rare is that Pokemon, actually? He's here, but how rare is he? Or she? There they are. That's our next team member, by the way. That's who we're going to be using next. Maybe not this exact one, but we're going to do the whole, like, we'll grab it, and then if I have to get another one because of I don't like what it came up with, then that's fine. And then I'll obviously mention if I did, and if it was funny to how long it took. But we're gonna see. Well, yeah, actually, I'll say it here at this point, just because you already know this is our next member, so it's not like a who is it. I'll leave you the suspense whether we capture it at this very moment, though. Because that would be successful, right? Yep, of course. So those watching on YouTube, I hope you have you've had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. The hiatus I'm going to be speaking about to the people in stream are not going to pertain to you because you're going to be watching sequentially, so it doesn't really matter. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Adios.